Good evening. We begin tonight with the Premier asking hundreds of experts to tell him what to do about Ontario schools.
Doug Ford releasing a letter where he asked dozens of hospitals, teachers unions and doctors whether they think it's safe to send kids back to class.
CTV's Colton Prale is following this for us. Colton.
Patricia, Ontario's top doctor says every public health unit, with the exception of one, say they're ready to open schools. But even with near universal consensus, today Premier Doug Ford asking public health units, pediatricians and teachers unions whether Ontario should put kids back in the classroom. This week, pressure mounting on Ontario to make a decision about schools.
They almost seem to be reluctant or reticent to make decisions.
And now another delay.
They need to be with teachers and other kids, and it's helpful for our work as well, because my wife and I both work full-time, and it's difficult to split the day. It's really long hours.
Thursday, the province sent a letter to over 50 groups, including public health units and pediatricians, asking for advice on returning to in-class learning. A week after top children's hospitals pushed for a reopening, and well after Ontario's science table released its modelling.
The science advisory table is saying we expect a 6 to 11% increase. It's manageable. Kids need to go back to school, and the mental health matters more. Those are his experts. Everyone else, why is he involving them?
Senior health sources tell CTV News they wonder if the letter is a political move to ease blowback on any decision.
One runs in the political process in order to form government and make decisions, not to devolve those decisions down to people who don't have the power.
In Ottawa, parents desperate for a return to the classroom, but some teachers concerned by the increasing cases that comes with opening schools.
So that might be me, and that might be my friend, and we've seen our colleagues fall ill and have long-term consequences from going to their job.
The Ontario government claims modelling predicts a possible increase of up to 4,000 daily cases, well above the science table's prediction of a 6 to 11% increase.
Schools can't be both safe, and the major driver of outbreaks. Those sorts of things are not reconcilable, and I would say the same things about the numbers that they're claiming.
Ford has given recipients until 5 p.m. Friday to respond with their guidance, something experts say should be doable, but question the need for a tight timeline.
I think what should have been weeks ago is establish the framework for how to make this decision.
CTV News reached out to the province for guidance on what happens if consensus is not reached, something nearly every expert we spoke to said would be highly unlikely. A spokesperson for the Premier didn't answer the question. On CTV News at 5, Dr. Vera Etches said she'd like to see kids back in school in Ottawa on Monday. Graham.
All right, CTV.